LeetCode question 3689 maximum total subarray value. So we are given an array called nums of length n and an integer called k. We need to choose exactly k non-empty subarrays. The subarrays may overlap and the exact same subarray can be chosen more than once. So this is an important statement. Now, the value of a subarray is defined as the maximum value in that subarray minus the minimum value in that subarray. So I have got 1, 3, 2. Okay. So if I choose and I need to return the maximum possible total value we can achieve. So I've got 1, 3, 2 as my array called nums and my k is equal to 2. That is, I need to choose two subarrays. So assume I choose the whole subarray, this whole thing as my subarray. Okay. So my minimum value would be 1 and my maximum value would be 3. Okay. And my value, which is called the value of subarray. So my value would be maximum minus minimum, which turns out to be 3 minus 1, which is 2. Now they are asking me to return the maximum total possible values we can achieve. So it says I need to maximize the sum of max minus min in the subarrays that I choose. So to maximize max minus min, what we can do is choose maximum as very high value and minimum as very low value so that we get the difference as maximum. Now it says we can choose the same subarray multiple times. So what we do is for each time we choose the same array again and again. So it says 1, 3 and 2. So my k is equal to 2. I choose the same array again and again. So my first subarray and then my second subarray. So my first subarray is also 132 and my second subarray is also 132. So what I do is I find my max, which is 3 in both the cases, and my minimum, which is 1 in both the cases, and then I find the value, which turns out to be 2 in both the cases, and I return my total sum of these values, which is 2 plus 2, which is 4, or we can say k star, the difference of maximum minus minimum. Okay. So my first step would be to find my minimum value and maximum value. So I create a mutable variable called mini and then initialize it to the maximum value, and then I create a mutable variable called maxi and then I initialize it to the minimum value. Now my task is to find the maximum and minimum. So I iterate over num in nums. Okay. So I put my mini as mini dot minimum and this is num. So it compares the minimum of mini and nums and substitutes it into mini, and then I do maxi is equal to maxi dot max of num. So I'm able to find my maximum value and minimum value. Now I convert this k as type 32 to 64 and then multiply it with maxi minus mini, and I convert this maxi minus mini also as type 64. Okay, I submit this. Let me see. So over here I convert k to type 64. So it says public function maximum total value nums type I64. Let me see. Sorry, this shouldn't be present.